Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 2013. And we are playing on the Westbridge Hills map from the Titanium DLC. And boy have I been busy. As you can see from down below there, we got 1,800,000 and we'll just say 50,000. That came from me selling my wheat. That brought us about 800,000 there. And then we had a great demand for canola pop up like a minute or so after I ended last episode. So it's like, okay, we're going to plant canola then. And at a 24-hour time limit on it, so it's like, ooh, that's going to be close. Might be able to just get that one. And, yeah, about an hour and 15 minutes before the time was up, all the crops came ripe, and I had a harvesting heyday. I was going to show it on screen, but then it's like, oh crap, I only got an hour and 15 minutes to harvest it, so it's like, nope. I ran the harvester myself for half the time so I can make sure I got the maximum width. And then, yeah, then I sold it, of course, while I let the harvester run on hired help. Had both harvesters going, 2 course play drivers going. They were messing up like crazy. And it wasn't because I had them on the same field either, because I was doing 2 separate fields at the same time. So yeah, I had all 4 fields that we own. Well, actually, I guess we own more than 4. We got that one too, and these 2. We're not planting crops on these 3. So yeah, 11, 16, 15, and 21, I had all canola. There's actually some canola left on that one yet. I didn't bother getting, it's like a little strip. Skip it. So, I didn't quite... Let's see if we go to the shop, or the statistics here. Canola, 55,000 canola I was not able to get before the great demand ended. So, actually I didn't do too bad on that. So, an hour and 15 minutes took me to basically harvest those 4 fields with hired help and course play, and me sell them. And then I've also been busy trying to figure out what's gone wrong with this. And I was doing that part of the time while I was waiting for the canola to grow and that stuff. So, as you can see, I still have nothing, even though it's been advanced. I believe it's a whole day since last episode. So, and we got no wool. And I believe I have that problem solved now. It turns out I had a more realistic map in. And that map, apparently, even though I'm not, playing on a more realistic map here, was causing conflicts and with the wool. So it should be producing wool now, hopefully. We'll find out here. Also, you'll see I have field 18 there is for auctions. So 2,200, actually probably a little before that because that's when the auction ends. We'll have to go check that out and see if we can purchase that field. That was the next field I was thinking about purchasing, so that's like, alright, that's going to be perfect. Let's see, what else do I have going on here? I no longer have a front-end loader, and I no longer have a seeder. So, those were... Actually, I no longer have a mower either, come to think of it. Those were 2 things that got the axe while I was trying to figure out... Let's see, turn the GPS mod on here. Yeah, those were the items I got axed while I was trying to figure out what was going on with the sheep. Started out with the John Deere mower we had. That self-propelled one. It's got a lot of performance hits, warnings for raw textures and all that good blah blah blah. So I got rid of that. And then I noticed the front-end loader also had some raw textures and more performance hits, blah blah blah. The only thing is those things did not make sense to me because it's like I'm pretty sure I owned all of them before I had a problem with the sheep. So then we got down to the John Deere seeder, and oh boy, that air seeder is a disaster, absolute disaster. I think I mentioned it a couple episodes back. Probably shortly after I got it. You cannot abort the game with it purchased. It just crashes. Which I didn't mind so much. It's, I'm leaving the game anyway. It saves just fine. That's not a problem. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. That's like, oh, I'll get rid of it just in case that is the problem, because I think that's about when the problem started with the sheep, so... got rid of that. Then, yeah, apparently the log must have a limit on how much data it stores or something. Because basically the more I got rid of, the more errors I was able to find, basically. We finally got down to what was the real error. And it was being caused by more realistic, trying to call a more realistic bale or something with Jiggy. It's like, that's interesting. So, yeah, trying to call more realistic bales, more realistic pallets, more realistic wool. There's a bunch of other stuff I was trying to do, so... Which I didn't understand, because I don't have the more realistic engine in. I don't have any more realistic mods that I know of. The only thing I had in that I know of was the map. And the only reason I have that in is so I know which saved game it's in when I go to play that. So right now, if I go to my saved games, because I don't have the map in, I can't actually see what saved game it's in, so I could basically overwrite that one accidentally and never know that I did it, so... Yep, I got rid of the more realistic map, and everything seems to be working now. I fast-forwarded time, and yep, a pallet of wool showed up, so I just aborted it. I didn't bother saving it, because I just was testing to see if it actually showed up, and it did, so I think we're okay now. We're just going to have to look into mowers. I did put the John Deere mower back in. I mean, it's just a performance hit, nothing really majorly wrong with it. And then I did not put the John Deere seeder back in. I'm kind of still debating whether I want to put that back in yet or not. Yeah, I like it and all. It's kind of fun to play with, but on the other hand, the aborting the game every time kind of annoys me. Also, you cannot sell the John Deere air seeder. That's worth noting as well. I tried to sell it, and it just locked the game right up. So don't try to sell it either. And yeah, we're just going to cultivate this field here. Maybe we'll get our little John Deere seeder. Why don't we do that a minute? Oh, perfect. Nice. Hooked up to it and everything. Excellent. And we're going to plant barley this time. That was my initial plan to plant last episode anyway, so that was before the canola great demand popped up. And that John Deere air seeder served its purpose for that, planting that canola. Let's see what's there, and we're going to apply fertilizer and hire. And now I'm going to have to watch it, make sure at the... because I always like to raise and lower my cultivator. I don't do that. Crackers. And it's going to raise it out of the ground. What the world? Oh, let's see what's here. How can I lower this without... don't think I can. Let's unhire him a moment. Come on, lower back down. Good. Hire him back to him. That's not him. Okay. Let's, yeah, okay. Should be good now, I hope. That seeder's a little bit small for this field, so we'll definitely be looking into another seeder here shortly. I'm thinking at this point really my only option is, if I want a modded seeder anyway, is the case air seeder that I have. So I'm thinking we'll probably go with that one, because I kind of want one that fertilizes. The great big one I have I don't think fertilizes, so... Nope. Don't raise the cultivator. Yep, there's a hiccup in the field where I raised the cultivator. That is annoying. So I'm not going to spend any money quite yet. We're going to wait till probably 1,900 hours. Or no, not be 19, be 2,100 hours. And then we'll go do some bidding on that field. I plan on purchasing the John Deere mower back. That thing worked pretty good. I really liked it. Despite all its texture problems and raw performance, blah blah blah. Didn't seem to affect my game too much. I never really had any troubles with it. And like I said, nothing really majorly wrong. It's just a performance hit. Which I can't say I've really had any serious performance problems with it, with this map yet. So I think I can afford to have the John Deere mower. And I could probably have the front end loader back as well. Except I don't really see any reason to get the front end loader back. I don't think we really need it. So at this point, I don't think we'll get it back, but we may. Again, it's basically just another texture performance hit, so nothing majorly wrong with it. Unlike the John Deere air cart, which definitely has something majorly wrong with it. Can't sell it, can't board the game with it. So I do have that one gone at the moment. I did get my money back for him, so actually, no, I did not get my money back. Change that. I got my money back for the mower and the front end loader. I did not get my money back for the seeder. I forgot about that because I had to. I couldn't sell that one. I had to delete it out manually. So, yeah, okay. I think I gotta get more money back for that one yet. I'll have to go look and see if I put the money in or not. I don't think I did. We'll find out here. I'll find out. Let me put it that way. Also, I noticed something with this GPS mod here. If I get out, you'll notice the red line on this side. Notice how it's not quite overhanging on this side. So it's perfectly down the center of the tractor, best I can tell. Looks real close anyway. So apparently this cultivator is not centered. It's offset or something. Kind of a weird cultivator. I don't think they're actually... Oh, raise their cultivator again. My bad. Keep forgetting to not do that. I don't think that would actually be offset like that in real life. It should be a dead center on, I would think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, but pretty sure it should be a dead center on the tractor anyway. Now I can, with the GPS mod, actually put an offset on that, so then it's not so bad, but let's see, I'm sure there's a section he missed here somewhere while I was doing the V. Gotta watch where I'm going here. Looks like it actually might have been right down at the end there. That's not so bad. No wool pellet yet. Does take a while for that to show up again. I think I'd like to say it was like around 2,000 hours or so before it showed up, I think. I'd like to say that's what it was anyway. So yeah, the plan is next episode I'll probably buy my mower back, and then we'll look at possibly the case air seeder. Like I said, the other one I have doesn't fertilize, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. And then also I have a crap load of silage we can sell as well. Got all 3 bunkers. If you remember last episode, we ended it with me picking up the straw. I did pick up all the straw off, what do we have, 3 or 4 fields? Whatever it was again. So we got that all bunkered up. I believe it's 72% full, so we got a lot of straw actually yet off them fields. I think it was like 400,000 or 450, something like that, of straw. That actually wasn't all the straw either, because I had the cultivator, or the seeder, seeding the field as I was picking up the straw yet. Because like I said, it started like a minute or 2 after I ended the video for last episode. We got the great demand, so I started seeding right away. Had both seeders going, had that guy on the little field, and then he started on this field a little bit. So yeah, I didn't quite get all the straw because the seeder caught right up to me. But we got most of it. So we should make a nice, tidy cha-ching off that yet, I believe. So yeah, we're definitely not done making money here yet. We probably got another... Oh, the one bunker's 71%. I think the other one's 72%, and the other one's 50-some odd percent. So... yeah, we might actually have another million sitting over there yet. Yeah, the price of wheat is in the tank. 272, 269, 280. Yeah, I sold all that wheat, and yeah, the price just went, you know. I did manage to sell all of it though before the price went down. So, as you can see, the price of canola is also in the tank. It was a pretty good price too. Not the greatest. It was like just under 1,500. I believe it was like 1,490, something like that. So you're like, not the greatest price for great demand. That's primarily because we just did canola. So the price was still quite low yet from that. Would have been a really great demand if it wasn't for the fact that we had just done canola. It was a couple episodes back, and I sold it all, so... There are currently no great demands. However, from digging through, trying to figure out what's going on with the wool pellets, I do happen to know, I think it's sugar beets, if I remember correctly, is coming up for a great demand next. Yeah, if you go look in the economy XML file, I believe that's the one I was in. It, yeah, it said what great demands were next, or coming up yet. So, like, oh, that's interesting. I'll have to, you know, keep that in mind. Let's see what's here. Yeah, there's our harvest income. I believe that's, I believe that's for the canola. Because, yeah, it was 1,800 hours when the canola great demand ended. And 1,110,000, that must be the wheat, and plus there must be some other stuff on there because we didn't get that much off the wheat. And we don't have a whole lot left in storage. We got a little bit of barley. The little bit of canola I wasn't able to sell in time, harvest in time for the great demand. So I actually didn't do too bad. Only 55,000 canola. I thought I was going to have a whole lot left, but it actually went pretty good, other than courseplay derping up. And then for some reason, all the tractors that had ES limiters on them were like set really low. Not because I changed them either. I usually don't play with that stuff. I usually leave it right whatever it's set at most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. So yeah, I started the John Deere seed in there for the great demand with canola. With the air seeder, he was going like 2 miles an hour. It's like, what the world? And then I started, I think this is a Ford there as well that has ES limiter. He was going like 2 miles an hour. So what happened to all my ES limiters? I don't know. I think I got them all. I just bumped them all up to like 10 miles an hour. It's like, that sounds pretty good to me. So I think that's what he's going right now, actually, probably, unless the ES limiters reset again. And that was before I even did any tinkering around trying to fix the wool yet, so I'm not sure what happened there. Also, I have been doing some playing around with this GPS mod here. You can actually get it to auto turn for you if you want to. In this case, I like driving the tractor myself, so. But yeah, you can set it on auto steering, then it'll auto turn at the end of the field, and it'll pretty much zigzag up and down the field for you. It's pretty cool. I used it when I was fertilizing. That worked pretty good. Set the width of the fertilizer. And it can automatically set it. So there's yeah, if I bring it up here, you push the A button up there, it'll automatically set the width of whatever the attached implement is. I'm not sure how it determines that, but so far it seems to be pretty accurate with determining it. So and then, yeah, down on the bottom, be the bottom right side there. You got your controls for auto turning. It can skip lanes, and I think the plus and minus how far on or off the field it turns. And then which way it turns. It's pretty cool stuff, I'll have to say that. It's not like course play because you can't get out of the tractor, but you can pretty much just ride along and watch, and it'll handle everything for you. Yeah, as you can see at the moment, the only thing I'm using are just the red and, well, I'm not really even using the red, pretty much just the green line down the middle of the field. I'm following that. Yeah, I'll probably finish cultivating this field here, and then I'll speed up time. Except for the fact I got someone planting down there. Oh well, it's not the big deal. I'll speed up time, and we'll go see if we can win the bid on that field 18 there. I believe it's at like 270 or something like that at the moment. I got a tractor sitting down there because I drove down and checked it out. It's like, oh, that's not bad. About half price. I think it's like 500,000 some odd dollars otherwise. And I was also thinking of maybe purchasing another field as well. I think it's number 9, the one that's over there, the great big one. I always like to own the biggest field on the map, so I think that's probably the biggest, although the grass field we got is pretty big as well, so I've never taken the time to drive over there and check actually what the actual sizes of each one are. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can see this or not on the GPS mod. In the bottom right corner there, it's telling me a distance till I get back to the end of the field there. I have no idea what distance that is. It's counting in meters, feet, millimeters. It says I got 70, 60. It goes down fast. 40 whatever units it is in to get to the end of the field here. And then also there's a second number there at the top left. I believe that's my lanes counter. So in other words, we've done 22 up and down the field at the moment. So for those of you out there counting how much up and down the field simulator I've played, it's we've done it 22 times now. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end, probably another half dozen or so. Got the width set at, apparently this is a 10.9 meter cultivator. Which means it's not even as big as our plow. Or, not our plow, as our combine. So in feet-wise, it's probably like a 35 feet, somewhere odd in there. Cultivator. I actually have to go look again because I know this particular cultivator came in a couple different widths. I think the biggest one I've seen was like 44 feet. Which I believe would be like 13 some odd meters. That's what our case combine is. It's 13.7 I think or something like that. Or 13.3, whatever it is again. Yeah, the one nice thing about this GPS mod, if I want, I can skip a row. I don't have to worry about actually getting it to the right, so you know it basically lines up again right. It's that last row there I missed there is basically the perfect width, or almost the perfect width because this cultivator's a little off. But it'd basically be almost the perfect width for coming back and, you know, doing a final row for that. As you can see, I missed a little bit canola here and there. I was pretty much maxing out the width on that combine. And I wasn't doing any overlap at all. Now we're just about to the end of the field here. Yeah, this is a fast moving tractor here, 60 miles an hour, so we can cultivate pretty quickly with this tractor. Now if we do get the case air seeder, we're probably going to need a bigger tractor to haul that. I think I've hauled it with this tractor before, so I think it can handle it if we don't get a bigger tractor. Well, we're probably going to have to get a bigger one, like either one of the big John Deeres or one of the big case tractors. Fuel usage, 3.2 gallons, huh? Interesting. Unfortunately, none of that info on there is real as far as I know, so... looks like a 270 Ecolo Tiger implement on there. That's going 6.4 miles an hour. November 29, 2011, 8:25 a.m. Wow, that's old, 2011, huh? 1.447 miles. Work rate, 22.9 acres an hour. That's not bad, I don't think. I have no idea what's good there, not acres per hour, but probably depends what the implement is too. I have no idea what that is. I can't even quite read it. It looks like a 270 Ecolo, E-C-O-L-O Tiger. Oh, work condition, corn stalks. Ah, that's funny. Work condition corn stalks, huh? Okay, and there we go. That's that field cultivated. We'll drive back here, get them started on the other field, and just hire a worker and speed up time then. Actually, I could probably speed up time here right about probably as soon as I get this guy hired. Oh yeah. Let me fix one thing a moment. If anybody knows how to fix that, I would be interested in knowing. Because apparently I can push the button from wherever I am and it, you know, listens basically, if that makes sense. Okay, turn the GPS mod off. Hired helper doesn't need that, so... Okay, I think I'll show you guys one more thing here before we speed up time, too. I've got a new weight for my John Deere. Let's see what's here. I think it was Farmer Mike sent me this. Yep, my Farmer Mike 5390 sent me that, so that's pretty cool. Definitely matches the tractor a little better than this one does. As far as I know, they're both the same weight, I believe, so even though this one looks like it's the small weight. So anyway, we'll hop out here to this field. Watch the sun go down. What are we at? 280, huh? John Schneider is currently the highest bidder. Okay, we'll speed up time here. And we'll just sit back and wait a moment. While we look at this modded tractor. Make sure I watch the time and don't actually go past it, because I've done that before. I was like, oops. And I don't want to put a bid in too early. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I like bidding fairly last. So that way I hopefully get it for the lowest price possible. So Kurt Wensley is currently the highest bidder now. So they are bidding on it. Okay, 2137, 2139. Okay, we'll put it on 5 times for the moment. Kurt Wensley is still the highest bidder. I'm going to put 1,000 in. We'll speed time back up just a little bit. Okay, we're still the highest bidder. There we go, for $284,000. We just acquired field 18. I should have looked how many acres that was. Oh well. I can, if I remember, I'll look at the end of the this video here. So, okay folks, I think we'll call it an episode here. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching.